I've been waiting. Would you like a cup of warm black tea?
Hello?
I was just wondering, were you able to move to your new place on Saturday?
No. Cody, that wasn't me that was moving to the new place. Brent and Aaron were, okay. I was trying to say Brent, okay. Remember how I told you Brent and Aaron were moving out, right?
Yeah.
Luckily, we got Bill to help out. It was just because they're moving to their in-law, Brent's parents, to take care of him. Brent needed muscle because he needed muscles to help with gain like the China hutch and a few other things that were really heavy because they were going to have the U-Haul. Because Aaron's concern was, you remember how Aaron told us that Brent does have a history of blackouts? And, well, she needed extra help to move stuff into the U-Haul, and he needed extra help. But luckily, Bill was here Saturday to help him out with that.
Okay.
It was Brent and Aaron who needed help moving their stuff onto the U-Haul, the bigger, heavy furniture onto the U-Haul. They got, I don't know if they're going to need a U-Haul again or what, but I know they're slowly moving stuff. But it was them that needed the extra help. That's why I was looking around, is because they were going to have the U-Haul, and they needed somebody, at least one, or you, or Bill, or both, to help them start moving stuff down to the U-Haul.
Okay, I just wanted to ask.
No, it was them that needed it.
Okay, so you're still at the same place.
Yeah, I'm still, like I said, I'm still at the same place, but I am looking. I'm going to meet up on Monday, next Monday, with another agency called Agent Lawn Care. It's the same agency that Stacy is through. So what I'm doing is trying to make moving to a new place top priority. Right now, yes, our landlord, the shitty one, is right now out. Been out for a couple, and we got substitute, but we don't know if she's going to return to work or not. But some of the people are like, let's hope not, because she's just and I'm just going to try to get out of here while we have substitutes, because who knows if the next landlord we probably get, it will be more difficult. But I'm still at the same place, but like you asked, I will indeed tell you where I am moving to. I'm going to try to move like in between Stacy and Tiffany, my sister, the one that you met at my birthday party.
Yeah, and I think she also does bowling with us, right?
No, she doesn't, but she wants to.
I think she was there one time, not bowling, just to watch, I think.
Yeah,
It was during regionals, or whatever. Sub-regionals.
Yeah, she was there. She was there with Jim.
Yeah, I remember her being there for both last season and the season before that, when I started doing bowling.
Because Jim, the reason why she was there those 2 times was because Tiffany lives in a group home, and for her to basically get to places, she has to have a staff driver.
Hello.
But like
Later than I expected.
she's allowed to be there left alone by herself without her staff. All her staff will really do is drop off Tiffany and then come pick her up one time. But yeah, so and she lives in the valley from what she told me, and Stacy lives like 5 minutes away from the Super Walmart on Sprague.
Okay.
I'm just gotta figure out. I gotta figure out what bus goes to the Valley Mall, because if I can figure out that, then I can still go to the Valley Mall. It's just with the Christina lives near a city, a bus that goes by the Valley Mall, where she has to climb the steep hill, or go down the steep hill, because her apartment, I've seen her where she gets off. I don't remember. One of them is she lives near a steep hill, and I don't want to go near that area.
I know where the mall, the the mall is. It's not. I think it's the 61 or the 60.
I think it's 61 or something that goes by. But I believe it's 61 or something that goes by her place or near where she lives. Going towards the SEC, because I know she has to catch a bus that's near the Valley Mall. She has to catch that bus to either go down to SEC.
So you don't.
So if I could know which bus, then I know, okay, so I don't want to live in that area because I know Christina lives there. That's what I'm trying to figure out, because, me probably living in the valley somewhere will be beneficial because everything in the valley is so close and makes it a whole lot easier for me to get this stuff, but I also have to get used to navigating through that like I did over here.
I'm just saying it's kind of.
I feel great.
I'm just saying that was kind of ridiculous on how your landlord your previous landlord was treating you.
Well, she's still my current landlord as of right now. She is out due to medical reasons, and we don't know, due to this recent her recent visit to the hospital, we don't know if this is going to force her out. But I talked to Darlene, who's our social worker. She said that in her opinion, she should be retired. And stuff, but I'm just saying that I should start moving or marking down places and find places while we have substitute landlords, because who knows if the next landlord will be more tougher or more, because all she's doing is harping on my dog. She's hating my dog, and honestly, he's not even doing anything to her. He's being a dog. He sniffed her. He's not trained. He's jumping in and becoming a menace. Where's your proof?
In a way, it just sounds to me like she's trying to kind of get you to move out.
Well, I was already planning on moving out anyway. It's just that, I had to figure out where to do so, because I can't sign for my lease because my guardians have to do that. And that's another thing that's making me pissed off, is that I told her, hey, I have a guardian, and by legally, I cannot sign
you can't sign any lease.
And I told her that, and then she was leaving the office, and she wanted me to sign something that was part of it to finish up the lease. And I told her, well, I cannot. We'll have to get over Josh, so Josh can do it. And she flattered 3 times. I don't have time for this. Just come to my office and sign it. After I told her specifically I cannot. So
it just seems like she's not wanting to listen.
No. And plus,
It's just business as usual.
You can just say this place went downhill fast and everything. Bruce,
I've noticed most of the residents that I know that I've actually met and actually made some friends with kind of left.
Destroy them all!
yeah, because of the things that are happening here. Yeah.
Because she's not listening to to the residents. In the state of Washington, I think that part of the being a owner or a person that maintains the renter business has to listen to their residents, or that business will go down.
Well, yeah, and that's basically what's happening here. That
Destroy them all!
she's choosing not to listen, and basically, like, she basically gave me a 30-day notification I need to stop what I'm doing, and it involves my dog,
They need to hunt
and
efficiently.
all the... Come here. All of, like,
The enemy
like
is
the
pretty strong.
things she said at Brooke rule of, like, oh, you have, it's like your unauthorized dog, and, you know, she's called unauthorized when the previous landlord before her,
Tearing through.
I got permission from to have him here, and I asked her, that particular previous landlord before Karen, I asked her, what do I need to do to have Bruce live on premises? She flat out said, all you need to do is get a doctor's note. Get a doctor's note, and my caregiver can vouch because she was there when I asked the last landlord, what do I need to do to get Bruce in here and stuff, and so and after I got through, I was already in the process of getting him licensed because I automatically told my guardians to take care of that right away, and they
It was a good fight.
told me they did, and they told me how many weeks it was going to take until I get his license and the tag in the mail, and they have it set where they'll get a notification when it's time to renew Bruce's license.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just to
then
tell you, Rose, when
and
you're...
then couple weeks after I got Bruce, it was already after a couple of weeks I got Bruce. It was safe enough for him to go get him. It was safe enough for me to take him and go get him neutered, because people said, well, yeah, you know, a certain age, he's sick, because I was waiting for him to be at a certain age to where it's safe enough for him to get neutered.
Yes, I just...
Because people say, because doctor said, vet says, 9 weeks old is still young for a pup to get that done. So I had to at least wait till he's at least 12 weeks old or at least a year old to get it done.
I mean...
I was already in the process of getting all the requirements. Just I had to wait until he was a little bit older.
Yes. I'm gonna talk with my grandma because I'm really wanting to see if I could watch her for 3 hours. So I don't know if I'll be able to come today and tomorrow. I just...
Watch for what?
My cousin, you know, Brooklyn, the one you met when we were doing bowling.
Yeah.
Lately, she's been kind of getting on Grandma's nerves, and Grandma has had to apologize to me a couple times because she kind of unintentionally takes her anger out on me, and she realized that it's not my fault irritating her all the time. It's Brooklyn. I'm not irritating her as much because I'm helping around the house. I will call you back after dinner because I have
That's
to
fine.
go
That's
do
fine,
something.
Yeah, I'm working on my book, and then tomorrow I'm going to see if I can get either my friend Ed, who lives right next door to me, or Brent to run me at the store tomorrow so I can do some grocery shopping since I get my food stamps tomorrow.
I finally was able.
If I complete this book, right?
Mm-hmm.
This book I'm working on will make for my 200th book.
Get ready.
That was all.
Yeah. I'm gonna call you back. I need to go do some stuff.
Okay.
Oh, before you hang up, I was wondering, because we all play, me, you, and Bill all play on, the Nintendo devices. There's a game and the DLC that I really want to get for us.
Okay, what is this DLC? I don't know.
It's the new game called, Pokemon ZA. It has 3 new Megas. You remember the final forms for the Talos, starters? Greninja, whatever, Delphox, and what was the final form for, Chespin?
Yeah. Alexa, in the Pokemon, what is a final form for Chespin?
Chespin's final evolution, Chestnut. It evolved from Slytherin at level 36.
You got that?
Yes, I just wanted to make sure because in ZA there's 3 side quests that you get all 3,
Alexa, stop! Okay, go ahead.
in the game ZA, after you do the tutorial and the first, ZA Royale battle, there's side quests that will show up, and there are 3 side quests that will get you the 3 Kalos starters. There's one that you have to heal. You have to find a branch to a healing branch for Fennekin. You have to beat Froakie in parkour competition 3 times. And Chespin, you have to battle him 3 times. So it's basically I found out there's a new Mega Evolution for those 3. There's Chestnut, Delphox, and Greninja. Those 3 have Mega Evolution, but we can't get it because we have to do it in rank battles, not the Battle Royale.
Okay, so...
But the game is about $70.
$70?
Yes. But it's $60 if you get the digital version on your Switch. Like if you buy it on your Switch and you log onto your account on my Switch, I'll be able to download it because you have it on your account. But I have to play it through your... You understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
But ZA Royale, instead of having more than 1 save file, I was told that you could have multiple. Or I most likely will be wrong. I'm most likely wrong. I just want to play the game, and it's $89 for the DLC and the Switch game on Amazon, but I looked at it and it's just at least maybe $1 more if we get it on this in the Nintendo Switch account thing.
Right.
That also means if you get the game, I'm planning on also getting the game, and that also means we could, whenever I do come over, I could we can battle each other. Cause there's also another feature that I think that we could do is when you go into the where the rank battles are, you can connect to the internet and it'll give you the first evolution of Gardevoir and its Megastone. But you have to do the tutorial to be able to get into the main menu. Oh,
Right.
to understand the game a bit, and also I would recommend watching it on YouTube. Just search Pokemon Legends ZA. There's a guy known as Jacksepticeye, and he instead of playing the game silently, he has it as like commentary. He reads it out while you're watching, and he plays it.
Right. I gotta let you go. You go do what you do. I need to put my phone on charge.
Yes.
Later.
Later. Brooklyn, can you open the gate, please? Yes. My hands are cold, so I'm not sure. I got it. Especially open the gate.
syndrome. Like, when they call it power syndrome when you arrive at Paris in real life and you realize that it's not very good and you just get, like, depressed.
Tell me you haven't forgotten your student!
It is I, Zanuba. Of course I remember you. Please let go of my pupil. You're scaring me a little.
How are you, Master?
Well, right now, I'm glad to find your highness in good health.
I don't like him, Meow.
Meow?
But Mistress Linia, this is the young man I was telling you about before. My master.
Bring him here, Meow.
Well,
Hang on, is he getting bullied?
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Rudius Greyrat. I'm honored to be joining your class.
Acting humble is the way to go with people like her. Then I can just avoid her as best I can.
I like that you know your place, Meow. Name's Linia Didoldia.
When Whis told the other angels to assist the gods of destruction against Vegeta, he turned toward Goku with a calm, unreadable expression. Goku, Whis said softly, "Are you ready?" Ultra Instinct shimmered around Goku, perfect, silent, focused. "I'll try," Goku answered. Whis tilted his head. "Ready or not, here I come." He didn't charge. He didn't transform. He simply moved. And instantly, Goku was reminded of something painful. This wasn't a new battlefield. This wasn't a new fight. It felt exactly like training on Beerus's planet back when Whis could outmaneuver both him and Vegeta while holding a staff, eating cake, and talking casually. The gap was still there. Goku struck first, flawless Ultra Instinct palm strike. Whis slid past it like air, tapping Goku's wrist with gentle precision. Goku tried again. A flurry of strikes, angles, speeds, movements no mortal could follow. Whis dodged all of it with the same relaxed rhythm he'd always had. Not mocking, not even trying. Just faster, higher, beyond. Goku clenched his teeth. He'd grown stronger than ever before, even stronger than during the Tournament of Power. But Whis was an angel, and he still wasn't using full strength. Goku lunged again, pushing Ultra Instinct to its limit, footwork disappearing, body moving on instinct alone. Whis tapped his forehead, just one touch, and Goku's entire balance broke. He smashed into the ground, dust exploding around him. Whis floated above him, eyes soft, almost apologetic. "Goku, you're powerful, but you're not ready for an angel." Goku pushed himself up, trembling but determined. "I know, Whis, but I can't just sit back while Vegeta faces all of them alone." Whis closed his eyes, almost disappointed. "Then you'll need more than Ultra Instinct." He raised his staff. A glow swirled around its tip, gentle but overwhelming. "Stand up, Goku. Show me you can reach a power meant for the divine." Goku rose, exhausted, shaking, but burning with something new. End of Part 6. Comment, Goku.
Check out Dragon Traveler, a game that's light.
Living on Earth in my time is like living in a nightmare. Always running and hiding and looking for a way out.
Man, gosh, you defeated Frieza in a flash. And yet, from what you're saying, these androids are even stronger than you.
They are, for sure. Hunting me down is one of their favorite hobbies, but it's 2 against 1. There's not much I can do against them except run.
What? What about all the others? I mean, aren't they helping you?
They can't. They're dead. 3 years from now, the Earth's special forces will be gone. I'm all that's left. I'm doing the best I can. They're all gone. Vegeta, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Chaozu, Piccolo. They're all going to lose their lives against the androids in a horrible battle. There will be only one survivor. That's my master and best friend, Gohan.
They delight in chaos and destruction.
Hey Dad, Mom just told me that Rayquaza's the toughest legendary to catch in Pokemon. Is that true?
Rayquaza.
Yeah, Rayquaza.
Rayquaza.
Rayquaza, potato, does it really matter?
It's Rayquaza.
Okay, but like, is it really that difficult to catch?
Yeah, Rayquaza is probably one of the most difficult legendaries to catch in Pokemon.
Why? First off, you gotta make it to the top of Sky Pillar. Really? What's so difficult about Sky Pillar? The first time that you encounter Rayquaza before the Groudon Kyogre scene, you just walk right up to it. Well, you have 5 floors that you have to make it through before you get to the top, and 3 of those floors have Pokemon up to level 60. So, just have a level 61 Pokemon or higher as your party lead and then spam Max Repels. But the other 2 floors require you to use the Mach Bike. So you can't just use the Acro Bike if you have that? Why? The 2nd floor and the 4th floor both have cracks in them, but if you're going too slow or you come to a stop, you'll fall to the level below. The 4th floor is extremely bothersome. Alright, so is Sky Pillar the part that makes this really that difficult to catch Rayquaza? Because to me, catching the roaming legendary beast was way more difficult. Yeah, but see, when you finally make it to the top, that's when you come face to face with a level 70 Danger Noodle.
Let's try.
Level 70? Just like Mewtwo and Fire Red? Yep. However, that's not the part that makes Rayquaza so difficult to catch. It's actually its moveset. Let me guess, it can heal itself. I mean, yeah, it can, but that's not the worst part. The worst part is that Rayquaza can use the move Outrage, which can cause itself to become confused. So, basically, it's a super strong Danger Noodle that can heal itself or faint itself. Great. So yeah, between that, Sky Pillar, and spamming Ultra Balls, it's one tough cookie. Okay, well, how hard is Arceus to catch? It's Arceus! Arceus! Hey, Dad!
You think you can...
I am hungry. Why should I care, numbnuts? Because it's your stomach too, numbnuts. Feed us. Ugh, whatever, I'll break keto. What do you want? Thumbs.
We'll settle for what's in my pantry, which is nothing.
What do you mean there's nothing? Oh, my poverty. Rude, but yeah. What even kind of setup is this? Is that just a bag of lukewarm Parmesan molding on the counter? Oh!
Still good.
We're not finding out. Ryomen Sukino was born to cook. What do you cook with? I don't know, dude. Food kind of just happens sometimes. And I eat it. How does that make any sense? Look at this. What is this? Crock pot? What's in it? It's beans. Oh, there's beans? Nice. We're not eating crock pot beans. That's not cooking. That's rewarding being forgetful.
Okay, Bear, if you really want to boil water so bad, we can have mac and cheese. I think I have...
If you pull a blue box down from that shelf...
What do you take me for? It's more of a teal cyan type situation.
I will live inside a Ninja Turtle, but I will not become one.
Well, this is literally all the food I have, dude. Dude, score on the beans!
Shut your mouth, you little sewer rat. You're taking us grocery shopping.
Fine, climb out of my ass, dude.
Where are you going?
Where did you tell me to go?
Where's the list? You haven't made a list.
Dude, chill. I'm gonna figure it out when I get there.
You're gonna figure... Nope. I don't care how many fingers you haven't eaten. You've lost your body privileges. We're making flog...
Was open mic night, bitch!
Thomas, what's your question for Sammy?
Why have you not won the Universal Champions yet? You guys really got to step it up. You could ask me anything. You could have asked me about AEW.
He needs some milk.
The WWE doesn't stop there. This man helped start up a company, and you quit it too. For billionaires. All you've ever done is steal money from their kids.
One of the few Pokemon theories I do believe in is that Mega Evolutions use their pre-evolutions dormant DNA. I've already talked about this, but there's even more examples of this in the Mega Dimension DLC. Mega Chimeco being an extremely obvious example of this. You would think that it would progress further into a bigger Windchime, but instead, it reaches back to its pre-evolution Chingling, getting the little bow thing it has on top, as well as having this metallic thing surround it in the shape of a Chingling. It's straight up right there. Golett doesn't really have much to take from. When it evolves into Golurk, it just kind of gets beefier, but it does have one prominent feature that Golurk doesn't have. When Golurk Mega evolves, it gets this X cross pattern that wraps around its chest and back. back, which looks very similar to how Golett also had this X-Cross seal wrapping around its body. Mega Glamora, I feel like, is another solid example. When Glamet evolves into Glamora, it ends up losing this little bulb tail thing it has. But when it Mega Evolves, it miraculously ends up gaining it back. That's such an odd choice to make, unless it was using DNA from its pre-evolution. Mega Lucario Z's connection is a bit looser, but I do at least want to bring it up. Instead of Lucario Z having sharp metallic spikes on it, it has these rounded out metal plates, just like Riolu does. And on top of that, instead of having this middle line on its face like Lucario does, and also Mega Lucario, it doesn't have that. Instead, just having this face mask design. Again, just like its pre-evolution. And instead of having these 4 little things hanging from its head, it instead has 2, just like Riolu does. With the Mega Evolution logo being a literal double helix, I think this theory makes a lot of sense. You think they just made it a double helix for fun? It temporarily activates dormant genes in a Pokemon's DNA before reverting back to normal. Mega Aerodactyl makes reference to dormant genes in its Pokedex entries. And I don't think every single Mega Evolution is like this, especially, ones that don't have pre-evolutions, but I think a good chunk of them are. Subscribe for more.
Who is stronger? Did you know after Gohan unlocked Beast Form and Broly transformed to Super Saiyan 2, something terrifying happened? Gohan and Broly represent 2 completely different kinds of power, which is what makes their clash so dangerous, because Gohan's strength comes from control, intelligence, and a rage he keeps buried until it's necessary, while Broly's power is pure instinct, limitless growth driven by emotion that never stops rising. When they face each other, it isn't just a fight, but a collision between discipline and chaos, as Beast Gohan's overwhelming presence pushes Broly's fury to new heights, while Broly's endless escalation tests whether Gohan's control can truly hold. And the terrifying truth is that neither of them is losing, because the longer the battle continues, the stronger they both become, turning their rivalry into something the universe itself may not survive. Did you really gained weight? You sure?
Most of the outfits you made me, I can't even zip them up anymore.
Cool, let's just readjust the sizing.
What? So you're not hungry? So I was thinking, no more cosplay until I lose weight.
I've been cooking pretty light, so how did this change happen so suddenly? Do you have any idea?
When I'm around you, it's dandy. The real damage happens when I get home, feel me?
I've been sending you home with breakfast. It's 4 in the morning, but you're eating it at night? You really gained...
Did you know Dragon Ball has a hidden sequel set 200 years in the future? Dragon Ball Online takes place in age 1000, where Majin Buu creates an entirely new race. Namekians migrate to Earth, and humanity learns how to control their inner energy, thanks to Gohan's research and teachings. The game even introduced the Time Patrol, Mira, and Toa, concepts later used in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Even Akira Toriyama personally helped design the characters and story. But with the newly announced Age 1000 project, this world might be revived once again.
Hey, Dad, so, apparently we were both way wrong. The big 3 are clearly Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach. What? And that got me thinking, if video games had a big 3, what would they be? Oh, that's easy. It'd be Zelda, Halo, and GTA. But how exactly is Bleach a part of the big 3 when Dragon Ball clearly paved the way for them to be successful? Shonen Jump actually came up with the term Big 3 because those 3 mangas specifically dominated the market in the early 2000s in terms of revenue and copies sold, which in turn gave a huge rise in popularity to both manga and anime. So because those 3 mangas sold more than anyone else during that time period, and Shonen Jump coined the term, that solidifies them as the Big 3 forever and always, meaning it can't change? Well, see, that's kind of actually my point. In my eyes, the Big 3 should be ever-changing. Even you just said the Big 3 for video games should be Zelda, Halo, and GTA, right? Duh, I mean, that's not even up for debate. But see, if you asked me what the Big 3 were, I would say Fortnite, Minecraft, and COD. You are my son, right? Hey, you were the one that said I was adopted. Anyways, if the Big 3 in manga and anime can't ever be changed, that means we're both wrong when it comes to the Big 3 in video games. That's not possible when Halo literally defined an entire generation. But entertain me, what would the Big 3 be then? Mario, Pokemon, and GTA. After all, they've sold more console games than anyone else, which would unarguably make them the Big 3. So let me get this straight. The Big 3 are defined by revenue and copies sold within that time frame, not by the quality or the legacy that they left behind. And that can't ever change. Well, let's look at this from a different perspective. Who are the Big 3 in basketball? How is that even a question? Kobe, Steph, and LeBron. Now hold on a damn minute! Hey, Dad. Oh, no, not you too. But you just follow the crowd anywhere they go, don't you? First it was Pokemon, then it was Lorcana, and now One Piece? Seriously? Have you not seen how expensive some of these cards and booster boxes are? No, I've just heard that everybody's been starting to flock from Pokemon to One Piece, and obviously now I know why. Besides, I've told you over and over again, I don't collect because of the price. I collect stuff because I enjoy it. Well, if you saw some of the prices of this stuff, you'd change your mind.
This is a Master-Disciple showdown. Goku strikes a stance and unleashes punches and kicks. Master Roshi wears protective gear and holds his ground. Goku gradually increases his power, putting Master Roshi under mounting pressure. His fists grow harder to block. Just then, two beauties cheer Master Roshi on. Master Roshi regains his full strength, but when this beauty cheers him on, Master Roshi momentarily loses focus and takes a punch from Goku. Master Roshi orders Goku to stop. His match is about to begin, but Goku feels this wasn't even a proper warm-up. He heads out for a few laps. Goku is being watched. The man is his next opponent's assistant. After witnessing the master-apprentice sparring, worried Babbitt won't stand a chance. He falsely claims the venue has changed. Just before the match starts, Goku believes him. Lanchi witnessed this. She commandeered a motorcycle and swiftly pursued the car. The assistant's vehicle was cornered in a dead end, facing charging bodyguards. She dispatched them with a high kick and hook punch. Seeing this, the assistant knelt begging for mercy. Only then did Goku realize he'd been deceived. He rushed toward the tournament venue. Just then, the referee called for contestants to enter. Babbitt entered first. Standing atop the tournament hall roof, he tossed aside his robes and leaped down. The referee called for Goku to enter, but he was nowhere to be seen. Babbitt grew confident, convinced Goku was too afraid to face him. Just as the referee was about to declare Goku's loss, at the critical moment, Goku rushed back to the tournament hall. The match began. Babbitt swung a punch at Goku. Goku didn't dodge. Babbitt assumed his punch was too fast for Goku to react, but Goku countered, claiming Babbitt's punch was slow. Babbitt requested a timeout. He performed before the crowd, showcasing his strength. Babbitt demanded Goku surrender. Babbitt boasted, "I'll defeat Goku in 30 seconds. Then Babbitt charged at Goku with blinding speed. Goku launched 3 attacks, freezing Babbitt's body in place. After enduring 3 strikes, Babbitt staggered several steps before collapsing. The referee declared Goku the winner. Goku advanced to the semifinals. This is a master.
Help me.
After losing to Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 15 and then again at WrestleMania 17, The Rock finally got his WrestleMania win against Austin at WrestleMania 19. To celebrate this moment, The Rock held a rock concert on Raw the very next night. But the celebration didn't last long as Goldberg suddenly appeared and made his WWE debut. Goldberg shocked everyone by hitting The Rock with a brutal spear, which led to a match between the two at the 2003 Backlash pay-per-view. Goldberg went on to win after hitting The Rock with the jackhammer. The following night on Raw, Chris Jericho hosted the first ever highlight reel, bringing Goldberg on to talk about his victory. But the interview quickly took a turn when Jericho told Goldberg that no one wanted him in WWE. Jericho's jealousy pushed things even further as he hired Lance Storm in an attempt to run over Goldberg. Because of this, a match between Goldberg and Jericho was made official for the Bad Blood pay-per-view. In the end, Goldberg finished Jericho off with a powerful jackhammer, securing the win. After losing...
This is what happens when you...
We gotta find somewhere to sleep tonight. I already got one. I'm building a lean-to. Oh, sorry, Miss High and Mighty. It's a lean-to, not a lean-3. I said high and dry. No, sorry. No room at the inn. Get out. No, I'm out of here. I invite you two to join with me, but you know what? You don't really have a choice, do you?
Oh, wait, that's my boss's car.
That hunk of junk? Hopefully he doesn't mind if we borrow it, because fortunately, my bracelet has lock-picking capabilities. Stand back. You stand back. Fortunately, my brain has open and an unlocked door capability.
You know, I think it's really sweet you two are bonding, but I haven't slept in 3 days. Can we pull over so I can take a nap, please?
Okay, fine. But we have to all promise that none of us are going to try to... We gotta find somewhere to sleep tonight.
He's some nobody? Yeah, he just...
My date just did something.
This is the moment Nami stopped running and chose to fight with rage. Ulti popped her ultimate full power headbutt and deleted Kumachio from the lobby. No mercy. Just non-stop kicks like she was farming damage for EXP. Tama tried to help, bravely grabbing Ulti's tail like, "Excuse me, ma'am."
I'm not a man.
You know what? Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Did I...
I'm not a man. Shut up!
After Ulti got rage baited by being called ma'am, Nami and Big Mom saw that.
Stay with me! Come on, let's go! Carry her and run, Nami!
Big Mom saw what Ulti did to Tama and immediately chose Aura Farm.
And on my little friend.
But But Nami didn't want the Big Mom collab. She wanted Ulti solo.
Filthy lizard! How could you do that to Odana?
Nami, stop it! We gotta go! I'm sorry, not this time! I can't! Not when she hit a child! This is personal! I'll kick her ass myself!
This is the moment.
But I will never forget 10 years ago or so when you go on your little best. Uh-oh.
What if I mess up? I'm nervous. I won't mess up!
Oh, I see.
Oh, honestly, I even took on the form your friends is familiar with.
So that's what's going on. Long ago, as I lay dying in the snowy mountains, I came across a woman in white who thought of herself as quite the beauty. She referred to herself as a Yuki Onna and saved me with her Onikashi powers. Sometimes I can't help wondering about that strange night. And if it was a dream or reality.
Hold on just a minute! It's you! Did I not say that I would kill you if you told anyone?
What? I was just reminiscing of someone else who was there.
Be that as it may, I'm surprised that you could tell that I was that Yuki Onna from your past.
You have the same face and pale skin.
Come on, I guess there's no hiding.
It's not exactly something to brag about.
Did you drag me back to the place where you laid down that night?
Actually, that wouldn't be so bad. I'm sure my face has changed with age quite a lot.
May I caution, don't just distinguish you humans by mere physical appearances alone.
I always felt kind of bad that I never got to return the favor. I'm a working adult now. Plenty of money to spare. I can buy you a few dozen oranges and salsa if you want.
Second round, quarterfinals. Master Rush.
one chance!
Hey, Dad, so it turns out that ground type is also super effective against fire types, and that might have been a better option. What are you doing? Packing your bag. I'm packing my bag? Why? Wait, are we going on vacation? Vacation? No. Remember how the other day you decided to test Pokemon logic against real-life applications? Well, that got me thinking. About what? You're over the age of 10 now, right? Yeah, obviously. And what happens to kids when they turn 10 in Pokemon? They get their first Pokemon? Yep, and then what happens? And then after they get their first Pokemon, they get ready to start their... Oh no. Oh yeah, I can't believe I didn't think about this earlier.
Easy kill shot, first kill shot, and then
Jack had gone to great lengths to hide his identity as a human. After all, he had risen to the position of vice commander in the Demon King's army without anyone discovering his secret for a full 20 years. But one day, Jack suddenly decided to remove the mask he had worn on his face since childhood. The moment he took it off, he realized that a woman had appeared in what should have been an empty room. Startled, Jack immediately demanded to know why she was there. At that moment, he deeply regretted not heeding his master's warning. It turned out that when Jack was still a baby, he had been abandoned by his family. By chance, he was found by the strongest sorcerer of the demon race, who took him back to the demon realm. Not only did the sorcerer teach him knowledge, he also passed on all of his lifetime of magical skills to Jack. Before dying, his master left him with one final instruction. No matter what happened, Jack must never remove the specially made mask he had been given. If his human identity were ever exposed, the Demon King would kill him immediately. 20 years passed in the blink of an eye. Jack strictly followed his master's last wish. Let's open.
Mark's teacher teacher is calling me. Hello, Miss Johnson? Hi, your son hit another student. Really? Why would he do that? They were at recess, they had a race, and Mark won. And the little boy caught an attitude, and he hit Mark. Okay, so let me be clear. They were at recess? Correct. And my son Mark won the race? Yes. The other kid hit my son? Yes. And then the other kid got beat up by my son? I guess you can say that. So why are you calling me again? Because he put a bruise on a student, and now he's having a rainy day. Actually, it sounds like my son is having a sunny day, and the other kid is having a rainy day, because my son won the race and the fight. Ma'am, ma'am, what if the little boy's mama comes up here? Then the little boy's mama can catch Mark's mom's hands. Ma'am, are you gonna be giving me half your paycheck? And why would I do that? Because I'm doing half your job right now. Have a good day. Ma'am, beep. Oh, great heavens!
Oh, great heavens!
We should roll out the red carpet, Jewel.
Not who you were expecting, Rue. I'm here because I have a very important message from the WWE Women's Champion Nia Jax. Stay out of her business, or else you're gonna have a problem. Come on!
Wake up to reality.
I'm a king, but I fuck with my state. They call me a bad man, that's a fucking good thing. Mama said swing back when the
Ooh.
Have you ever noticed this insane blink and you miss a detail in Megamind? Everyone knows Metro Man is fast, but his speed isn't just fast, it stops time. Hear me out. When Metro Man activates his super speed to think about his life, the entire world freezes. Time itself is paused, giving him total freedom. While everything is frozen, he casually walks around the city, visits a park, reads in a library, and figures out what he truly wants, all before faking his own death. But here's the detail most people miss. Right before we learn this twist, the giant screen showing Megamind and Metro Man suddenly flicker. For a split second, Metro Man appears on the other side of the screen, standing behind Megamind. That wasn't a glitch. That was Metro Man moving during time dilation. The movie secretly shows us his true power before explaining it. Have you ever noticed this insane blink and
I have a present.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them.
What was that?
Josh, what the hell are you doing?
Looking for the spare set of keys to Evelyn's car.
Why are you stealing my mom's car?
Because I'm a dead man, and if I don't get the hell out of Foxborough.
Okay. Does this have anything to do with the drugs you've been selling with my mother?
The fake supplements were her idea.
No, not the supplements. The heroin.
She was selling heroin? It didn't cut me. She would just screw me over like she did with the generators.
I'm afraid to ask.
Me too.
I'm game. What generators?
Evelyn and I sold a bunch of portable generators to a group of people, and they're unhappy.
Okay, what group of people?
They, like guns and don't like the government.
Like a militia?
Yes, a militia. The reason your mother got such a good deal is because they're defective.
Just give them the money back.
I can't. It's gone.
Your best bet here is just go pay Steve a visit at the sheriff's station.
He's just going to rub it in my face, and I'm not giving him the satisfaction.
On his very first train ride, the boy runs into trouble. A white-haired girl pickpocketing people in broad daylight. And not just anyone. She's targeting Arasaka employees in tailored suits. David wants to mind his own business, but the next second, his body moves on its own. He grabs her. The girl doesn't panic. She studies him, scans him, and what she finds surprises her. David has cyberware. Not cheap stuff either. Military grade. But the system profile says he's just a troubled kid expelled from Arasaka Academy. That's interesting. So she makes him an offer. Work together. Lucy picks the targets in the next car. She remotely pops the data chips. David times it perfectly and snatches them. Office ladies deep in conversation. Net runners glued to their phones. Easy marks. One ride later, they score big. Just as they're deciding whether to switch lines, David suddenly starts bleeding from the nose and collapses down the stairs. No insurance, no family contact, no cyberware protection. He doesn't even know what immunosuppressants are. Lucy is stunned. The others aren't. They see profit, because the implants inside David are worth a fortune. So Lucy acts fast. She jumps onto David's hospital bed and kicks open the transport van. The bed rockets into traffic. Under neon lights, Lucy goes full chaos mode, weaving through speeding cars, steering the bed with nothing but leg movement, like a midnight ghost dancing through Night City. They finally stop. David throws up everywhere, half-conscious, calling out the Ripperdoc's name. When the doctor hears David activated his implant 8 times, he can't believe it. Even adults can't handle that. Lucy pays instead. She trades chips for 2 days' worth of immunosuppressants. David stabilizes, but there's another problem. If he can't pay rent tonight, he's sleeping on the street. So David asks Lucy to keep working together. She doesn't answer. Instead, she takes him home. David freezes. It's his first time ever stepping into a girl's place.
See you, Dad. I'm heading to school. You can't go to school and you've been destroying the toilet all morning. What are you talking about? Sorry. You can keep going. He's just really not feeling good. Why'd you punch me in the stomach? I cannot believe you would try to go to school when the new con just dropped. But I have a test today. If I ace it, I'll finish with honors. The only honor you should be worried about is reaching max prestige. But, oh, what are the neighbors gonna say when they find out that my son tried to go to school when a new game just came out? Hey, did I just see Jimmy trying to go to school when the new Call of Duty just dropped? Damn it, they already know. This is so embarrassing. My teacher's gonna be mad when I'm not there. Oh, really? Because I've got him on the phone right now. I am so disappointed in you, Jimmy. You're not allowed back in this classroom until you're at least fit prestige. What is happening? That's right, young man. Listen to your elders. See you, Dad.
Did you know why Not Charles. By simply observing how mosquitoes change direction midair, the boy invents a bomb that can turn. Clever but useless. The explosion doesn't hurt Bell at all. Instead, it excites him. Facing this lunatic, Gakudera stays sharp and keeps throwing bombs. Bell doesn't dodge. He charges straight into the explosion.
Oh, God! It's so hairy! Oh, come on!
Stop doing that.
We got an emergency.
Hey!
Smitty, I don't see a raccoon.
It was here, and it was vicious. It must have escaped into the wall.
What's going on? Smitty thinks he saw a raccoon.
I don't think I know, because 6 of the 13 donuts I snuck in here to eat are gone.
You were gonna eat 13 donuts all by yourself?
It's not the point, Boot.
Well, if there is a raccoon, we can't have it running around loose in the station.
I've had a fair amount of experience trapping farmers back in Texas. Great, you're officially on raccoon duty.
Say a prayer, kid. Thing's a monster.
Come in, you!
Over here. I'll give you a treat. Good boy. There we go.
How did you do that?
You know, animals love me.
Should have known you'd have been the better choice for the job. Help! No. This is what's called a teachable moment. Let's go.
Who is this monkey boy? After the God Valley, who is this monkey boy?
The guy who surpassed you. I'm stronger than Kakarot now.
Bro is about to come!
He really lost all his pride.
New form, but still the same forehead?
A new form has nothing to do with my appearance.
It literally does.
Cover your forehead with your long hair. It doesn't work. No matter what, the forehead is superior.
Doesn't this Vegeta look a bit gay?
What?
Bro is probably the diddler.
You better watch out, little monkey. Or what? This is DBS. We are way stronger. But Kakarot told me it's DBZ.
Even in another universe, I'm still a prankster. Nice way of saying that you're dumb.
So, do I have time to apologize? Bring the baby oil.
Who's this monkey? After the God Valley flashback, when I first started playing Legend of CA, I picked Chikorita as my starter, since I heard it became Fairy when it Mega Evolved. And Fairy is one of my favorite types. And after beating the game, I wanted to Shiny Hunt it. It took me a while, but I ended up getting a Meganium Distortion, and I already had a donut with Sparkling Power 3 and Alpha Power 2. So I knew I couldn't pass up this opportunity. Oh, baby, it's time. I saw him, yes. Stay in the ball. Yes, let's go. Shove a Meganium. When I first started playing Legends, so in this game, you basically...
I like that you know your place, Meow. Name's Linia Didoldia. I'm a 5th year. And my dad, Gaius, he's the war chief of Doldia Village, meow.
Gaius's daughter? He did say his oldest was studying abroad.
Excuse me, we haven't been introduced yet either. May I ask your name as well?
It's Persina.
Persina, huh? Glad to meet you.
Hey,
Yes? Can I help you?
just double checking. You said your name was Rudy, is that right?
Rudius Greyrad at your service.
I'm Cliff Grimoire. I'm a magical genius.
He calls himself a genius? That's not embarrassing.
I'm a second year, but I've already achieved advanced rankings in all offensive magics, as well as healing, detoxification, and divine magic. I'm a beginner with barriers, but I'll be intermediate soon.
That's really impressive.
I like that you know your...
Mr. Swordsman, sir! I beg of you! Please help us! I'll do anything to pay you back!
We'll call it even for a meal and sake.
Early this morning, deal. When you knocked on my door, early this morning, when you knocked on my door, what is he doing? I say, hey, don't you say that?
Three sword style!
Alright, I'm here to make a trade. Who do you want? I'll trade you Nightwing. What? This is why I left you. I will trade you Nightwing for Spider-Man. Huh? No! What do you mean, no? Batman, don't nobody want you to trash my son? Call him trash one more time and watch what happens. Man, look, Spider-Man is off limits. And while we at it, so is Hulk, Captain America, Thor, and any main X-Men member. What if we give you Flash? I know you want him. Nah, we already got a Flash. We have Quicksilver. Quicksilver? What's so funny? Man, who you give us then? I'll give you Doctor Strange for Dr. Fate. Oh, I bet you will. Nah, look, what about this? I'll give you Deathstroke for Taskmaster. Deal. So next time. Oh, it's like that? Alright, I'm here to make a Jubal illustration.
That's the end. Good start.
After this chat, we got Ryan L. in on a big order. Get ready.
That's the android.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, I am.
You stay out of this.
Wait, so you're saying that that's not the android that kills us?
No, I don't even...
But you said 2 androids, right?
And we've been fighting, too.
Yes, I said 2, but that's not one of them.
Why didn't you tell us what they looked like then?
I only ever met the 2.
Well, look at that. So did we.
Hey, guys!
And now the woman's here.
That's the end.
A girl sneaks into Seiji's apartment. Inside his room, there's a human head. Her name is Mizuki. She fell in love with Seiji. From just one glance, that obsession quickly turned into stalking. She dug into his life, tracked his habits, and eventually followed him home. That night, Mizuki snuck into his place and discovered the truth. Kelty's head. Seiji panicked. If the secret got out, everything would be over. So he made a cruel choice and attacked the girl. But his sister, who loved her brother obsessively, stepped in. To protect Seiji, she took care of the intruder herself and reclaimed the head. That had been taken out without permission. After that night, a strange girl appeared beside Seiji, a girl with scars around her neck. For love, Seiji decided to run away with her, a woman named Kelty. But things went wrong. Kelty suddenly saw her own head on someone else's body. She chased after them immediately, trying to understand what was happening. Yet with Mikado's help, the girl managed to escape. Kelty told Shinra everything. He came up with a terrifying theory. Someone had transplanted Kelty's head onto another girl with a similar body type. It sounded absurd. Even Kelty couldn't believe it. After the girl was lost again, Seiji returned to his sister. She decided to help him recover the girl. That girl, saved by Mikado because of the wound on her neck, had only one thought left: escape. A girl sneaks into Seiji's apartment.
Show me your hands! My arm is broken! Hands! Don't move! Okay. If he moves, shoot him. My arm doesn't work! What'd you do to her, Chakwe? I didn't do anything to her. That is my wife. You think I killed her? Yeah, we did. Are you going to interrogate me
in front of my dead wife?
Your dead wife is a 15-year-old girl you mutilated.
Circumcision was her decision.
After spending a year in America, she decides, instead of a circumcision, I'd rather have a knife. So she tries to bolt. You beat her to death and dump her in the East River.
Now, how can I do that? My left arm is crippled.
I don't underestimate your right arm.
Mr. Batama, you're free to go.
Why'd you let him go?
Shepard's got motive and opportunity.
His alibi checked out. He asked for a lawyer.
So we can still hold him.
On what charges?
I want you to stop harassing my client.
Running away from us made him look pretty guilty.
Chuckway ran from you because he's afraid of the police. The police jailed him and beat him until he lost the use of his left arm.
I see you, pink pig creature. Please step.
Hey,
Hey, knock it off, please. It's like his first day. Come on.
Wait, so this is the kid who killed the Minotaur?
The girl doesn't believe that a boy as small as me could kill the Minotaur. Last night, my mother drew the Minotaur's attention, covering my escape to camp. I watched my mother vanish right before my eyes. Helpless and filled with rage, I turned the pen in my hand into a sharp sword, ready to avenge my mother. But compared to the massive Minotaur, I was still too weak. Using my small size to my advantage, I climbed onto the Minotaur's back. Grabbing its horn, I drove it straight into its head. The Minotaur went down instantly. People in the camp thought I was lying and looked down on me.
so they leave you alone because glory. So if I get glory, Clarice won't mess with me either?
Maybe.
Great. Where do we start?
Chasing glory, I made my way to the camp's training ground, eager to awaken the unique powers of a demigod. My companion guided me step by step, but my weak body was bound to cause plenty of embarrassing moments.
I wouldn't. Should I try again?
No!
Come on.
Is there a Greek god of disappointment?
We're gonna find the thing that you're good at. My companion told me the gods love the scent of burnt offerings. Burn the thing you cherish most in your heart, and they will listen. That night, I burned the item my mother left me, sharing my experiences at camp, hoping to catch the gods' attention. Just as I was heading back to rest, Ares' daughter blocked my path. They shoved me into the bathroom. She wanted me to admit that killing the Minotaur was just a lie. When I refused, her follower tried to shove my head into the toilet. The water in the toilet shot back up.
Hey,
You're not the Moshi.
Oh, hold on.
I smelled something burning. We all kept trying to tell him to get it fixed. Oh my god, I didn't think to do that.
How long has he been in here?
I don't know, he's the owner, so sometimes he comes in before we even open, so 2 hours, maybe 3.
What do you think, Jim? Is he dead?
Worse, I think he's alive. Why the hell didn't he just get out? Might have had a stroke.
He's 32.
What was he on? We need to know.
I don't know.
32, may have had a stroke. Drugs could be an underlying cause. What was he on?
Everything, okay? He was stacking.
Steroids.
Agent VTAC. Starting compressions.
Nope, he's gone.
Oh my god, I smelled something.
Today we will start a war. Fight! Huh?
Death puzzle. Play now.
Stop doing bench resets to get shiny Fennekin. I tried doing this method for days, and all I would do is phase on other shinies. Me, dude. The best way to get shiny Fennekin is to do soft resets. And it's so easy to set up, too. Literally just get rid of the Fennekin using any means necessary. Then just wait 58 seconds, then lay down a hard save. I accidentally fell off the roof, but it's okay, I made it back up. Fennekin will then spawn again 2 seconds later. If it's not shiny, all you gotta do is close the game and reset. Open the game and repeat the process, and you will get a shiny just like I did. Oh, it's so cute!
It looks like I can farm after all.
Great work, Dad. This is amazing.
I guess so. I know I was trying to get out of it for a while, but I wanted you guys to have good food, so I decided to give it my all.
Great. Now, why did you call me?
So we could train together. Why else?
And what sort of training did you have in mind? Exactly.
We're gonna harvest all this in one day.
Fun, right?
That's not training, Goku. That's just work.
What? It totally counts. Back when Krillin and I trained with Master Roshi, we did stuff like this all the time with him. He had us deliver milk for him to all kinds of far-off places. We plowed fields with our hands and other chores too. That's how we got strong. It was all just training in disguise.
Or a way to get free labor.
Go.
Stuffy!
I will, you numbnuts. Brooklyn. Watch that movie.